But I wanted to just give you a brief practice that many of you are already doing to help you augment your prowess, your mindfulness, your lucidity at night. And so go ahead and close your eyes. And before you bring about any kind of overt mindfulness to your mind, simply bear witness. Simply watch the display of your mind without changing anything. Just watch. Don't try to stop your thoughts. Don't try to change them. Just take a back seat in the theater of your mind and let your thoughts play out. Estimates vary, depends on who you talk to. But according to some traditions, like the Bön Buddhist tradition, we can have 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. All depends, of course, on how you define thought, but the Bön tradition asserts that number. And in the untamed, untrained, non-mindful mind, the vast majority of those thoughts stream through your mind in a completely mindless way. We're utterly unaware, non-lucid to the vast display of the contents of our mind. This is, in fact, one major reason when people are first introduced to meditation that they often complain meditation is making things worse. I never had so many thoughts before. Well, yes, you did. You just never saw them before. They're simply streaming by at subconscious levels in the darkness of the subconscious mind, streaming through completely non-lucid. I mentioned this to empower perhaps the single greatest daytime induction method we have for attaining lucidity at night is working with lucidity principles during the day. In other words, as Kabir once said of death, also applies to dream. What is found now is found then. Or conversely, what is not found now is not found then. We are non-lucid to the contents of our mind at night when we dream, precisely because we are non-lucid to the contents of our mind during the day. A non-lucid dream is a dream that takes place without awareness, mindfulness, recognition. A non-lucid thought is a thought that arises mindlessly, without recognition, without awareness. Just look at your mind to assess the truth of the statement. It's the same mind at work in two different dimensions, which is why Stephen LaBerge and other neuroscientists have said waking consciousness is dreaming consciousness with sensory constraints. Dreaming consciousness is waking consciousness without sensory constraints. It's the same consciousness. And this is precisely why a number of scientific studies have shown that meditators have more lucid dreams. Because meditation is the practice of lucidity. In the mind of a meditation master, all their dreams are lucid. There is no such thing as a non-lucid dream. Because the mind of a meditation master is saturated with mindfulness, saturated with awareness. So in addition to doing your basic mindfulness meditations during the day, perhaps now perfumed with the additional intent to transpose this lucidity into the nocturnal mind, you can grease the skids even further by meditating before you go to sleep. And subliminally, silently, having the intention underneath it all, tonight I'm going to have many dreams. Tonight I'm going to remember my dreams. Tonight I'm going to wake up in my dreams. Every single time I go into a dream yoga retreat, the incidence of my nocturnal lucidity is directly proportional to my diurnal lucidity. This is the classic contribution from the dream yoga traditions. Okay.